Imagine being 17. You're living in New York, the most expensive city in the world, but your father is gone and your mother is a single parent raising 4 kids alone. Your financial condition is so bad that you don't even have a stable place to spend nights. That was the life of Kai Cenat before the fame and spotlight, before the fan meetups that shut down entire cities. Before the subathon that shattered world records, before the mansions, celebrities and global audience, Kai was a kid facing instability, noise, pressure and fear.
A few years later, bro, what? I couldn't afford shit. Bro.
But somehow, that kid turned into one of the most influential streamers on earth, whose dreams feel like events and whose rise pushed the whole industry forward.
And the streamer of the year is Kai Cenat.
So what did Kai figure out that world didn't? This is the story of a young kid from Bronx who went from sleeping in homeless shelters of New York to becoming the most viral streamer alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, one time for Kai Cenat!
And it was pretty cool. My principal called my videos garbage though.
He's got 20 million followers on social media.
If you want to tell me that I'll be winning this back-to-back years in a row, a few years ago, I would have laughed and not even believed you, man, but
Kai Cenat was born on December 16, 2001 in New York. When Kai was just 5, his father left the family, leaving his mother to raise 4 kids at her own. Their financial conditions were so tight that at one point, they had to live in homeless shelters just to survive. But in the middle of all this chaos, someone stepped in. This is Aunt Kathy. She ran a support program to help for kids like Kai, and she became a huge part of his life. Over time, Kai formed a deep connection with her, and she became like a second mother of him. She even gifted Kai his first laptop.
On top of that, you've got me like my first laptop to start editing videos on.
As things slowly improved, Kai and his family moved back to Bronx in a small room. But it wasn't the perfect picture of New York you see in movies. Kai was living in the South Bronx, one of the most dangerous and crime-heavy area in the city, filled with drug addicts, tension and gangs.
We had exclusive access to NYPD Gun Violence Suppression Division takedowns in Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx, where police and prosecutors put alleged trigger pullers in handcuffs. Police say both shooters and their victims are getting younger.
Growing up there shaped Kai in the ways that show up even now. He started creating content while still in school, and like most other creators who start young, he became the punchline for his classmates. They laughed at him, they mocked the videos, some even watched just to clown him later. But Kai didn't care. He kept experimenting. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everything he could touch. Because of that early grind, he already had a small audience when he finally jumped on YouTube. On 14 January 2018, Kai uploaded his first video.
I know a lot of y'all been asking me, Kai, where's your YouTube channel? Why don't you have a YouTube channel? You need to start getting paid for what you're doing. Kai, where's your YouTube channel? I got one thing to say. Welcome to my YouTube channel!
For the first time, he wasn't just posting short clips. He was doing Q&As, challenges, pranks, vlogs, gaming videos, anything he could think of, and slowly the views started climbing. But the hate didn't stop. His classmates still laughed, and on one day, even his principal pulled him aside to tell that his content was trash.
And it was pretty cool. My principal called my videos garbage though, because she found out I was doing it in school, and then she looked at my videos and called them trash. Like, I will never forget that.
But Kai didn't slow down for a second. By the time he entered college, he was uploading some prank videos of Ding Dong Ditch, and out of nowhere, they blew up. But behind the virality, life was getting messy. Assignments, exams, lectures, and the constant pressure to upload. The grind was too much to juggle, and he couldn't keep up. So Kai knew he had to make a decision that scared him a lot but saved his future. Kai dropped out.
Yes, I officially dropped out of college.
Now he could focus fully on YouTube. His uploads became more consistent, sharper and bigger, and gradually every video started pulling in hundreds of thousands views. But then came the moment that shifted everything. COVID-19. Lockdowns were everywhere, people stuck at home, and around this time, streaming was exploding like never before. Kai didn't miss the chance, and on 2 February 2021, Kai dropped the announcement.
I will now be streaming on Twitch.
He started with wild wrist challenges,
Unspoken wrist is a very rare wrist.
e-dates,
Sponsors, you got a nice smile, by the way.
Thank you, that's so sweet.
etc. And the audience kept multiplying. Collabs with bigger creators started rolling in. His growth was insane. Kai hit 100,000 Twitch followers in just 2 months, numbers that most streamers don't see in years. And riding that wave, he dropped another announcement, Mafiathon. 30 days of streaming every single day. But these weren't normal streams. Kai was leveling up in real time, collaborating with huge creators, celebrities showing up, and the streams were going insanely viral. And no surprise, he rocketed to 300,000 followers, a number basically unheard of that time. And soon it was time for the world to acknowledge what he was building. On December 4th, 2022, Kai won his first Streamer of the Year award.
Streamer of the year is Kai
And then again in 2023. At this point, he had set the record for most followed Twitch account ever. But records don't stay untouched. Someone eventually passed him. And Kai, he instantly announced for Mafiathon 2, which got even crazier. He streamed for 30 days straight again. His room turned into a reality show set, rappers pulling up, creators sleeping on bean bags, random chaos every day. And of course, he reclaimed his throne, becoming the most followed streamer on the platform again. But what happened next, even Kai couldn't have predicted. When Kai announced for Mafiathon 3, a rival platform, Kick, offered him a deal so wild that it didn't even feel real. $60 million to leave Twitch and stream for them. To understand how insane that is, as of 2025, Kai's entire net worth is estimated to be around $35 million. This offer alone was almost double everything he had earned in his whole career. And then he did something almost nobody on this planet have courage to do. He turned it down.
You turned down $60 million to join Kick. Why did you do that?
I couldn't join Kick at the time because it was like, sometimes you gotta just say no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had such a great community where I'm at right now. Why would I leave it?
He stayed loyal to Twitch, the platform where he built his whole identity as a streamer. Now Kai wasn't just a streamer anymore, he was a mainstream name. He pulled up at WWE.
From the Bronx, New York, Kai Cenat.
Got invited to The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, you gotta do like me and you. Let's do 30 days. Let's do 30 days.
Even showed up at Grammys with celebrities like it was nothing. And he became the first person ever to hit 1 million followers on Twitch. He also became the first streamer to be sponsored by Nike. It's amazing that how a kid whose videos were once called trash is now defining what content is. Someone who got clowned by classmates is now making millions laugh every day. Someone who posted cringy videos from his tiny room is now streaming with biggest celebrities on earth. A boy who depended on Aunt Kathy for the smallest things is now giving her back thousands. Someone who once stayed in homeless shelters is now living in mansions. Kai had every reason to quit, but he just never did. And that choice built his story. If you are the one who watched till here, then please make sure to subscribe or just give a like. And also, you will love the documentary I made on iShowSpeed, another creator who rose from the chaos to global fame.